What's up, guys? It's Abs the Evil Hero, and I'm gonna be doing what's it called? Freezing chain, structure deck freezing chains box opening. So not my, not really much of a surprise and everything here. But before anything, like I just want to apologize because I know I said I was gonna do a box opening for Blazing Vortex. However, unfortunately in the UK there were the issues with COVID, and as well as we have something called Brexit going on around here, and that affected delivery details. So that affected delivery, and so what happens? I wasn't gonna get it on time, and it's going to be a while before I was going to get it. So what I did, I had no choice but to what's it called? Well, on top of that, I've seen the single sets. It would be much cheaper for me to just buy them on the like single cards on their own rather than buying a booster box. So I had no choice but to refund it because I don't know when I'm gonna get it. So there was no point in me waiting. So I figured, I owed you guys something. So yeah, I was just gonna open this bad boy up. So as I said, not really much of a surprise, but uh, yeah, because we know what's gonna be in here. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. I only know I only know the main card. I only know the boss monster in here. Don't know everything else. So yeah, let's get to it. Must admit the mat looks rather nice. I must say. Mm, not bad. I'll probably buy the rubber mat in the future, but right now, yeah. Where am I gonna put you? Put it here. Yeah, unfortunately, this has to be like a consolation to Blazing Vortex, as aside from Pot of Prosperity, Navy Goddess, and the Starlight Rares really aren't really any valuable cards in there. So I'll put this here. But yeah, I might make a deck profile on this in the future. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably not the best. This is probably not the best deck in the world, but I did want. I'm a man of taste, so I wanted like an ice based deck. I mean, I already have a water based deck and a fire based deck and everything. Like making a deck out of elements. It's just I enjoy it. Have something for everyone. Let's get this open, man. Come on. Oh, great. It's gonna take forever. Maybe I can open it from. How do I open it without damaging the cards? Nah, this is not helping. Actually, yeah, got a key here. Use this to open it up. Yeah, and so I can't. Yeah, great damage to the top. Hopefully the top's not too. You can barely notice it. Yeah, you can barely notice it. Yeah, so Revealer of the Ice Barrier. So put it this way: if you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. Your opponent cannot tribute summon. You can only use the following effects of Revealer the Ice Barrier once per turn. You can discard one card, special summon one Ice Barrier tuner from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters this turn except water monsters. If you would discard or send cards from your hand to the graveyard to activate an Ice Barrier monster's effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those cards. Okay, so not bad. Yeah. Speaker of the Ice Barrier. So yeah, if you control another Ice Barrier monster defensive monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle positions. You can only use each of the following effects of Speaker of the Ice Barrier once per turn. If you control an Ice Barrier monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you control an Ice Barrier monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Ice Barrier token. Okay. Token generation, not bad. Yuzujin. Oh, surprise! I thought this was a jump card. So yeah, you contribute this card, which is on one level 5 or higher ice barrier monster from your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, except the 20% that you can target one level 3 or higher water monster you control, reduces level by exactly 2. And if you do special summon this card by banish it when it leaves the field, you can only use the effect of Zuchi. Yeah, this was a jump card actually. I didn't know it was in the structure deck. Wind over the ice barrier. To attribute any number of ice barrier monsters special summon from your deck, that many level 4 or lower ice barrier. Oh wow. Lots of different names from each other. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one of your ice barrier monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. So yeah, not bad. It's like generation, yeah. Generation, any number. Yeah, it's not bad. So you can just like how can I say it? It restarts the field, especially, yeah. Oh, this one. Oh wow, they're all in. Oh wow, damn it, I didn't know that. They're all in super. So yeah, Trishula's like zero dragon of the ice barrier. 1 tuner plus 2 non-tuners. When this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. This card synchro summon card is in its owner's control, is destroyed by an opponent's card. You can special summon 1 Trishula dragon of the ice barrier from your extra deck or graveyard. Oh damn, yeah, its attack becomes 3,300, then half the attack of any face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, negate their effects. You can only activate the effects of Trishula Zero and Ice Barrier once per turn, yeah. Nice, yeah. Duloran, Tiger of the Ice Barrier. You can target a number of other face-up cards you control, return those targets to the hand, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack for each card returned to the hand by this effect. Until the end of this turn, you can only use the effect of Duloran Tiger. So, alright. Oh yeah, and Brionac, Gungnir. So yeah, Brionac. So you know what this does? I mean, it got nerfed, I heard. Gungnir. Trish. Nice. General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Barrier. I'm not sure if some of these cards were... Okay, this I don't think was... I think this was a brand new card. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense during your main phase. You can once send one level 3 or lower Ice Barrier monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card's level becomes exactly the same as that monster's. Oh, alright. Yeah, then it's got the blah 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 effect of it can only be... So yeah, Blizzed, Defender, it's got short can't set a one card, alright. Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier, while you control another Ice Barrier monster level 4 lower monster control. Oh, it's not bad. It's okay. Prior of the Ice Barrier. I think I got this in Super somewhere. I'm not sure. If you control an Ice Barrier monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can now special summon any level 5 higher monsters. Turn you special summon. You did it this way. This is the turn you summon this card. This way. You can tribute this card and target one Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard, except prior that's not special summon. Alright. Defender. While you control another ice barrier monster, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack. The attack is greater than or equal to this card. Alright. Warlock. Yeah, while you control the ice barrier monster, both players must set spell cards before activating them. Oh, okay. So yeah, Spellbreaker. Once per turn, you can send one Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard. Either player can activate spell cards until the end of the... Alright. Strategist. Once per turn, you can send one Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard. Like a Dark World Dealings then. Dance Princess. Once per turn, another Ice Barrier monster. You reveal any number of Ice Barrier monsters in your hand. Then target any equal number of Ice Barrier. Your opponent will try to return those to the target. Oh, alright. Die Soldier. Does a normal flip summon, change the defense position, monsters you control cannot be destroyed by spell traps. General Raiho. Your opponent's monster effects activated on the field resolves, they must discard one card or the effect is negated. Their choice. Anyway, not the best then. Medium of the Ice Barrier. If your opponent controls 4 or more cards than you do, you can summon this card from your hand. Your opponent can only activate once or chuck up a turn. Alright. General of the Ice Barrier, yeah. So General Gantala. Once per turn during your end phase, you can target one Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard. Special summon General Gantala of the Ice Barrier. Special summon it. General Grondad of the Ice Barrier. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Ice Barrier monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Alright. No, these are just like your basic like fodder monsters. So GNX controller, Aqua Spirit, Duke Frog, Ronin Toadin, Fishbowl. Oh wow, Fishbowl launcher. I need him for my. I didn't know he was in here. I need him for one of the attacks. Alright. Molten Glacier, Silent Angler, Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. This is a new card. So it reads, when this card is activated, you can target one level 4 lower Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Well, you control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters. Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters that are special summoned in the extra deck. You can only activate one Freezing Chains Ice Barrier once per turn. Alright. Magic Triangle Ice Barrier. Reveal 3 Ice Barrier monsters with different names in your hand, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy that card. And if you do switch on one Ice Barrier monster from your hand. Oh yeah, not bad. Medallion. So those, oh well. Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Add one Ice Barrier monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, alright. That's a staple. Should be on 3 of these. Mirror of the Ice Barrier. During the time this card is banished from your hand or graveyard by opponents, activate monster effect. Apply the following effects based on where the cards were banished. Hand. Banish up to 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. But field. Banish up to 2 cards your opponent controls. Banish up to 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. Alright. Savage. Yeah, we know what this does. Oh, Surface is in here. Nice. We're at yeah, we know what that does. Point of the Red Lotus. Yeah. Isn't this card banned? I swear. I don't know. Yeah, Fiendish Chain. Is banned. Mind Drain. Heavy Stone Duster. Crackdown. Oh, Crackdown. Terror of Trishula. Oh, and then, yeah, we got the random stuff. Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah, so once again, I would like to apologize for the whole situation with Blazing Vortex. You know, I really wanted to open those 8 boxes. For you guys. But yeah, unfortunately, with everything going on in the UK, like or COVID on top of Brexit, you know, the supplies and everything was gonna be late from where I was buying it from. And then when I saw the price of the singles in there, yeah, for basically I can buy like for what I paid for, I could buy the cards I wanted for literally half the price. So actually even less than half the price. So there was little point in me getting it, so I just got the refund. But fear not. Yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I am gonna do something for Lightning Overdrive. You know, I think like I think it's I wasn't gonna buy too many of those, but I figured I owe you guys something. So I figured I'll probably buy. I'll probably buy those. I'm not sure about Ancient Guardians. I'm gonna check it. I'm not gonna get Ghost of the Past, unfortunately, because it's like sold out everywhere. And even the ones that are on sale, it's just too expensive for me to buy. So I figured I just leave it. So yeah, any last minute anything else? Yes, I made Twitch not long ago. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, and yeah, if you like the opening, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, yeah, Evil Hero out.